Your SP isn't out there. They're already connected to you on a metaphysical frequency. This video is your emotional radar to reset. We're not chasing, we're broadcasting, we're not waiting. We're living as the signal. You are the version of you where you and your SP are together and better than ever. So comment down below, what's one signal you're sending out today? Let's amplify it together. So let's talk about frequency. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Your thoughts, feelings, and assumptions, they're not random, they're signals. You don't attract your SP by effort, you attract them by your emotional broadcast. By becoming the version of you who is always cherished, loved, and adored, because you are. So I want to encourage you to give yourself your desire and your imagination. Let's anchor this together. This is like tuning a radio to the right station. You're getting on the right channel and you're adjusting your emotional radar to lock into the coordinates that are in front of you, that you're doing it emotionally to attract your SP. Like this C5. This is C5 engine behind me. This is like flying the aircraft with your assumptions as the flight path. And this engine that's behind me, that's your forward thrust in your mind and in your imagination towards your desires. So let's emotionally calibrate. You have to shift from longing to knowing. Your inner world is filled with doubt and you're jamming that signal. We're doing it today. We're jamming it right now. We're going to calibrate to love, and your SP will hear you loud and clear. So instead of saying, I hope they miss me, say, they're thinking about me right now. I feel it. So place your hand on your heart and deep breathe and say aloud, I'm already loved. I am already chosen. Your body is an emotional filter, Let your body register that truth. So let's shape our inner conversations. Let's rewire our emotional dialogue. Your inner dialogue is a private frequency, so make it consistent, casual, and emotionally real. So picture a text in your mind of your SP saying, I miss you, or I was just thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about us. So speak the words in your imagination as you're reading it from your phone. Just say it to yourself softly, imagining you're reading it aloud from your phone screen, and feel it natural, because Neville said the feeling of naturalness is the secret for having it erupt into your reality. So it's important to write the reality that you want to live and think those thoughts, and you can do that in the form of scripting. I use scripting as a form of an emotional rehearsal towards my desires. So you're writing the version of reality that already exists in consciousness. And like I said earlier, give yourself your desire. So an example script could be, today was beautiful. My SP and I spent the afternoon walking and holding hands and talking about our future. My SP looked at me like I was their favorite person in the world. So write that out, write it in the present tense, and read that script slowly and allow your body to emotionally respond. So this is a part of practicing emotional embodiment. You're becoming the version of you that's always already loved. And your inner conversations, your posture, and your tone and choices should all reflect the version of you that you already have your desire, because you're together and better than ever. So before entering a room, for example, you ask, how would I walk into this room, if I knew they adored me? How would I speak if I felt completely secure in love? And you just want to dress and, look the part, and it will make you feel magnetic, because you are magnetic. You're not chasing, you're attracting now. So move with intention and speak with softness and sincerity and with the absolute certainty, because whatever it is that you're focusing on, the fact that you want it means it already exists for you. So step into that version of you today. So visualization is another form that, it signals to your SP, your new story. So, and visualization isn't just seeing, it's feeling the scene as real and being as emotionally real. So example scene, you're sitting close next to your SP and they turn to you and say, I've always felt you, because you're emotionally connected to your SP, whether you know it or not. So imagine that they're saying that they always felt you, and even when you weren't speaking, and just smile, and feel that warmth, in that moment of visualization. Just know that it's done. Or any kind of a scene that you want to imagine where you're interacting with them and you're together and better than ever. You could even pretend that you've been together for months and just immerse yourself in that scene. So this is your cue today. Get into scenes like that at night before you sleep. Replay the scene. Let your body respond as if it's already happening now. And this is your coded transmission to your subconscious, impressing your subconscious of you possessing your desire. So affirmations always help me, and affirmations help shape your inner conversations. And like I said before, my favorite one is we're together and better than ever. And that will erupt into your reality. So as Neville says, live in the end. Live in the end and, emotionally relocate yourself into that reality. It's a total shift. You don't wait for a text. It already came. So instead of checking your phone anxiously and wondering if your SP reached out, just say, they've already reached out and I'm just catching up to that moment. And then go about your day with a calm certainty. Smile when you think of them, not from hope, but from knowing. So you are the signal. You are the version of you that possesses your desire. You are the broadcast, and you're already chosen. So I hope this helped you, and I love you guys. Be non-negotiable towards your dreams, desires, and goals, and I'm with you all the way. So subscribe for more metaphysical storytelling, SP manifestation techniques, and emotional alchemy. Turn on notifications so you never miss a shift. And I'll talk to you again in the next one. Bye for now.